We here at Bobchat like to think we help shape our nation's youth, but unless you want your children to grow up like us, we suggest only listening with other inebriated adults.
Listen, I've been drinking, okay?
Bob!
Bob! Bob!
Bob!
Bobby!
Bob!
It's Dadchat Baby. A family doesn't need to be a husband, a wife, a son, and a daughter. A family can be 4 hobbits, 2 men, an elf, a dwarf, and a wizard who disappears for long stretches of time. Okay. Nerd!
Nerd!
Welcome to another episode of Bobchat Remix!
It's Dadchat
Baby. Or, in my case,
Babies. I only have one.
Yes, welcome to Bobchat, Dadchat Volume 1, where we talk the trials and tribulations of being a father, both from a first-time father's perspective and a seasoned vet of fatherhood. So obviously, I'm the first-time father, and the lovable laugh you just heard is coming from our seasoned vet over here.
And I like to call it the slightly higher pitched Seth Rogen.
Dude, I never thought about that. You
It
do
is.
kind of sound like
100%. I get that a lot. They're like your laugh is like Seth Rogen, only high pitched.
Have you tried to deepen your voice a bit?
I'm just gonna go to the top of a mountain, smoke a carton of cigarettes, and yell until I bleed, and then I'll get the
Then you're just gonna
drop an octave.
Your son's not gonna recognize your voice. Like, Dad, is that Seth Rogen? That's me. Psych.
It's me, psych. I'm gonna go make some pottery.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. We've been talking about doing this for, well, I guess since I had children, which feels like forever ago. My kids are the boys are a month old as of last week. Which is crazy. And then Matt has a son. I'm sure you guys have heard him talk about him.
14, just turned 14 in June.
Crazy. So we've really got kind of both ends of the spectrum as far as the fatherhood perspective goes, which is kind of cool. And I thought it'd be fun to do too. We can tell funny stories. Matt can tell me all about the funny but unfortunate but also fulfilling things that I'm sure will happen along the way as I experience the next 14 years of their lives. Well, obviously, hopefully longer, but yeah.
Minimum.
Minimum.
Where you catch up to where I am right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
I'll be 50 when that. Holy fuck.
Yeah. And actually, yeah.
Jesus Christ. When your boys are 14, I will be 50.
Okay, Grandpa.
Jesus Christ.
Well, technically, if you listen to the last episode...
I'm already 50.
Yeah, Matt basically said that being a dad is practically taking your age and then adding the age of your children.
Yeah.
Because that's how much you love them.
100%. 100%. You will add... So when your boys are 14, you are going to add 28 years... to your life.
Yeah, double. Is everything double now? Oh God, I'm gonna be.
Everything's doubled.
By the time they're 20, I'm gonna be 90.
Yeah, I know.
God. Yeah, can you come throw the ball with us, Dad? I gotta go for dialysis
I
and
put my back out last week.
and get a new hip put in. I'm not gonna be able to. Sorry. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about it. We're also to my friend Will, and I hadn't mentioned this to Matt yet. But my friend Will has 3 sons now. He just had his 3rd child, so
kids.
he's only about a month old or 2 months old. But he also has a 5-year-old and a 10-year-old or an 8-year-old. So he's kind of like
good little spectrum.
Yeah, he's kind of like the middle ground as far as our shared dad experiences go. So it might be kind of cool to bring him on sometime as well too, because this is only. Bobchat presents Dadchat Volume 1. So
We're
gonna do lots of dad
for
talks.
you. It'll be like every month there's gonna be new shit going on.
Yeah, so
right?
I think
with me, it's he's going through puberty right now. So I'm.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's kids going through puberty. Mine are just going through diapers like crazy, like wildfire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I just had twin babies, so if anyone's thinking about investing in Huggies or Pampers, now's the time.
Kirkland brand diapers.
Yeah, because those stocks are going way up. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I should start by telling. I don't have a whole lot of crazy experiences with the kids yet because they pretty much just eat, sleep, and shit.
Yeah.
But
that's like the first 4 months of their life.
Yeah, and so I think it was the last episode. Matt was saying that they're gonna eventually know I'm gonna know what their pee tastes like.
Oh, 100%.
So far they know what their pee tastes like. I was changing his diaper, Emmett, the other day, and like they're pooping, right? And they're like, oh, they're not done pooping yet, right? So you're waiting for the rest of the poop to come out.
Yep.
But as soon as that little willy hits the cold air, it's like, psh. But he was fine. He was fine for like 20 seconds, and then I'm like watching the poop, and then the next thing I know, he's like pissing on his own face, and I'm like, oh my god. Julia's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm so sorry.
You need to invest in these things. They have these things. They're called pee cones.
Yes, I've heard about the pea cones.
And they're good. I started buying them after Ethan pissed in my mouth.
Is that he pissed directly in your mouth?
Like I was changing him, and like he was like getting a little fussy, and like I went to lean forward to like give him a little like coochie coo, like you know, calm him down, like hey buddy, it's okay. And
I am the walrus. I went
to go like lean forward with my mouth open, and he pissed directly in my mouth.
How'd that taste?
I mean, it's a baby.
Baby pee is like pretty much water.
Pretty much water at that point, right?
Yeah,
but
it's,
like,
it's not like they're slamming Bush Lights and eating chicken wing. Or,
no, it's not like that guy from Dodgeball.
Nah,
I don't have to drink my own piss, but I do.
Yeah, it's not like the guy from all those pornos I've seen.
Because it's sterile and I like the way it tastes.
Yeah. Golden showers. That's
Bob's experience.
Yeah, pretty much. But he just pissed on himself. Actually, and then and the other day, another funny thing that happened, I was changing him, and we've been using Penitan cream, which Al told me about, because it works really well, because Emma got diaper rash and was gone in like 2 days. But when he doesn't have the rash, like I try to like go back and forth between Vaseline and Axe. It's expensive, right?
Yep.
And yeah, like the big, like one of those big fucking jars of Vaseline, and he rolled over and his foot went right in it. Just Vaseline foot, like foot loose, baby, just slipper and
my favorite. Like I'm looking forward to this for you, because I remember when it happened for me, but like. They get to a point where, like, their faces almost change, and you start being able to see...
Yes. Right now, they look like grumpy old men.
Yeah, exactly. But you start to be able to see their personality in their face. And then also, when you see the light of recognition, like, when they see you...
Yes.
And they see Dad, and their eyes just fucking pop. And, like, that's probably one of the best moments when that happens.
Yeah, that'll be cool. No, I'm sure that won't take long. Like, they're already, like, it's almost like they are already, like... trying to focus on what they're seeing.
Yeah.
So it's just pretty cool. I kept saying to the listener, like, I'm excited for them to be like, 5 or 6 or something. And then, like, we got a big dog. Like, we have a 100-pound German Shepherd.
Oh, you want them to ride it?
No, so I'm going to, like, come home from work and be like, Dad's home, and then I'll walk in. It's like the house is like a twister went through, and the kids are like riding the dog, because we have a big loop in our house, like riding the dog on the track through the house. Like, just come home.
Delicious downing a bottle of wine. Thank God you're home. It's your turn. I'm going to take a bath.
Yeah, it's like I've been working all day.
Don't ever say that to a woman that stays home and takes care of kids. Hope there's not something heavy nearby. She will throw it at you.
All you do is sit in a forklift, you asshole.
That is true. Yeah, no, with me right now, so Ethan is 14. He started shaving a couple months back.
Yeah, but what? Just
his mustache? Yeah, like his mom's part Syrian and I'm German, so he's got it coming from both sides. Like I'm a hairy beast.
Well, you were saying to me earlier that the amount of body hair you have represents how full dad mode you are.
Oh, 110%. It's like, so there's a literal thing for guys called second puberty.
Yes.
And that's when like
dad puberty,
yeah, where you like your body hair starts getting even thicker, and like I used to be like, I'm looking at Bob right now, he's not wearing a shirt. I used to be just like you, Bob. My chest hair used to stop at my neck and my shoulders. Now it wraps all the way a fucking round.
It's like
I've got a porch of hair that just goes around my neck.
It's like you're wearing like a vest, like a bulletproof vest, but it's a hair vest.
Oh yeah, I'm always warm. Yeah, so he's shaving, he's going through puberty.
That's crazy.
So we were moving our game room around the other day.
Okay.
And I had some of my dad's magazines that were just on the floor. They were under a bunch of stuff. So he'd never
of course they were.
So he'd never seen them before.
Erotic magazine.
Yeah, they were all. They're not like they're not like Hustler or anything like that.
There's some Playboys.
Not even Playboys. I think it was called like 18 magazine or something like that.
Okay.
So, I'm looking at them. All right, like he sees them. He's like, "What are those?" And I'm like, "They're porno mags." He's like, "Well, what do you mean?" I'm like, "There's pictures of naked girls in them." And he's like, "Oh." And like as I
and then as soon as you walk
no, just listen. So without me being awkward and having to be like, hey, if you ever want to look, these are in here. He was helping me clean up the room, and I made sure he watched me. I opened up the bottom drawer of the dresser that's in that room, and I like put them in a neat pile in the corner.
You're like looking back at him the whole time.
I closed the dresser drawer, so he knows 100% where they are. And if he gets curious, by all means, go ahead.
Ahead.
I'm full. Like if you're curious about, like, because I have no idea with Ethan right now. Like with kids nowadays and everything, I have no idea if he's into boys, girls. I'm pretty sure he's into girls. Like I'm like 90% sure.
Well, and it's whatever he wants.
It's whatever he wants. But he's talking about like a girl that he liked at school. So like I'm pretty sure it's girl. But he hasn't come out like he acts like when he sees like people making it on TV like it's still gross. He's like, ew, that's gross. And I'm like, I was like, and then he goes upstairs and I'm like, I don't know how he's a kid. I lost my virginity when I was his age. I was 14.
Yeah.
And he's not even remotely close.
The list is like they're never allowed to bring girls home ever.
Oh, protective mom mode.
Yeah, and then we did a photo shoot the other day, newborn baby shoot, and she like took photos of them laying with like their butts in the air. She's like, anytime somebody comes over, I'm gonna be like, oh, do you want to see their butts when they were babies? Like just to embarrass them.
Oh yeah,
like,
Ethan. One time, I told him I was like, I can't wait until like the day I get to drive you and a girl to the movies for the first time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna drop you off, and you'll get out, and you'll walk.
Slip you $20 real quick.
I will roll down the window, and I'll be like, I love you, buddy. Be safe. He's like, you wouldn't do that. I was like, 100% I would. He's like, I would just. And then he's like, you know what I would say? I was like, what? He's like, I just turn to the girl and be like, I don't know why that Uber driver is telling me he loves me.
Oh my
like,
god!
Whoa!
Oh my god!
All right, served.
Wow,
served.
kids,
Thanks,
kids
bud.
these days. Oh my god, my kids are gonna have.
You like they get it from their parents.
Yeah, and that's
100%. Your boys are gonna be you.
Yeah, like when you said when he was like, you won't say that. I'm like, Ethan, have you met your dad?
He will 100% say that.
If anything, he's gonna yell it louder now.
Oh yeah, I want to be the dad that picks him up from high school with like just gangster rap blare, like WAP, just
and get out.
Like windows down, tunes cranked,
and you got to get out, and you're wearing like Daisy Dukes and like a cut off t-shirt.
Oh yeah, well I've been told TikTok has told me that guys are taking back crop tops this summer. So
oh my god, mullets and crop tops are coming back.
I know, yeah.
Oh, what a crazy time to be alive!
What a crazy time, but yeah, no, it's like I don't know, man. It's totally. I remember when Ethan was born. Now we're lucky, and everybody tells me I'm an asshole for saying this, but like Ethan has slept through the night. From day one.
You're an asshole.
Yeah. we sleep trained him young, and he has pretty much been an 6 to 8 hour a night sleeper since he was born.
Ever since. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the babies get up and they're eating more now because they're both over 7 pounds, and they get up I would say every 3.5 hours, around 3 hours. You can tell they start getting a little fussy. But they're eating 4 or 5 ounces now.
That's
I remember
crazy.
the first week it was we're lucky to get an ounce in them.
Yeah, it's crazy to me that you say that they're both over 7 pounds. Ethan was 10 pounds 9.5 ounces, and he was 24 inches long. He was a 2-foot newborn.
That's what my buddy Josh said. He's like, dude, I'm pretty sure when I was born I was both of them combined.
Yeah.
They were under 10 pounds combined.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Ethan was bigger than both of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
he was 10
crazy.
pounds, 9.5 ounces, and he was 24 inches.
That's a big baby.
He was. Yeah.
Wow. Just to backtrack really quickly, because actually we have baby books for them, and in the book, and it says, what was going on in the world when I was born? And it's popular music. And I'm like, oh, what do I write? Mumble rap. What the fuck?
Mumble rap. Yeah,
what am I gonna write? And then it was
anything that's popular on TikTok.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's oh no, oh no,
oh no.
Yeah, I'm like, God, I hate. And then I get this stupid TikTok song stuck in my head. I fucking hate TikTok. This could be watching just one continuous video and it wouldn't bother me. But then it's flip. Flip. It's oh my god, drives me nuts. And then sometimes I'll watch them with her and I'll be like, oh, that's a cool TikTok, and she flips it right before the end. I'm like, no. But there's a part of the book, and it's like underneath the like popular music, and it's like, oh, like popular fashions. So I guess I can write crop tops for guys in there. I figured it out. I was like, what do I write? What?
And it's got to be a guy with a dad bod.
Yeah, because if you like
you need to wear a crop top.
Yeah, like if you, of course. I look great in anything, Matt. But if you like look at, it's like, oh, I'll just look up hot fashion right now. It's like shows people in Fashion Week, and it's like, that's not even clothes. Those aren't clothes.
No, you don't. Those aren't. You don't wear high fashion to fucking the keg.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now people are like, oh, Bob, you looking like you gained some weight. I'm like, I'm a dad, motherfucker.
I haven't left my house in a month.
It's a dad bod, bitch.
Popular fashion now is like fucking leggings and track pants.
Okay,
like
well,
Champion, fucking everything.
You know
Everybody's wearing Champion.
You know me, I love a good pair of pants that have an elastic waist.
Yep, 100%. We're both wearing elastic band pants right now.
And I don't even have a shirt on.
No,
I
you don't.
love it.
Yep,
I love it.
That's good. I should have taken mine off just for support.
Well, we'll do a photo later, maybe if you want. You can take it off.
Oh god, I don't want any photos of me being used for cover art with my shirt off.
Okay, well, we'll you can keep your shirt on. I'll keep mine off, and we'll both hold the baby and take a photo. Tweaking it.
Yours, not the baby's.
Yeah, okay. I was like, oh Jesus Christ. But actually, I saw a meme the other day, and it was like a mannequin in a store, and it was like the mannequin most of us deserve, and it's like a dad bod mannequin. I'm like, finally, I can see how that's really gonna look on me. What's on the mannequin? Is that a large?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll take it.
Even the stores, I'm a. People might not know what I look like, but I'm a large gentleman.
Beautiful man.
I'm 6'2", 350 pounds, so I'm a big boy.
Yeah, like if you were to want me to move, you could probably just pick me up.
I probably could.
Bob, we're gonna need you to move.
That's why it was like the one time when I came over, you had a bunch of people over, and the one guy recognized my voice, and he was like, "Oh, I recognize your voice from Bobchat." You're not what I expected, because my voice 100% does not match what I look like. I have a higher. You'd think I would have a deep voice.
People think that we like our bodies are switched.
That 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That I would look like you and you would look like me.
You're the little one. That's crazy.
This is so weird. Your voice is so deep and his is so high.
he's like a really high pitched.
He's like a gentle giant.
He's like Seth Rogen, just a high pitched one.
Yeah.
I can't believe you said that. Like, was that on the? Yeah, it was the last episode, right?
What? No, it was just in this. Like high pitched Seth Rogen.
Was it? Yeah.
That's what my laugh is. 100%.
Your laugh is definitely high pitched Seth Rogen. That's crazy. I'm never gonna not be able to hear Seth Rogen now when you saw. I never noticed it. I've heard you laugh a million times.
Yeah, it is for sure.
But yeah, so being a dad, it's crazy. But I am excited. I think we definitely will keep up on it, because like they're gonna change quick.
100%, and that's why I want to do it, because it's like Ethan's going through his big change right now. Like he's going into high school,
dude. It's like everything. It's like the universe is aligned.
Yeah, like
Saturn's in retrograde, right? Everything's working out.
It's the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
I wish we had copyright to that song so bad right now, dude. It's the age of Aquarius.
3 seconds, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, man, amazing. But yeah, he's going into high school.
Yeah, I know. He's going to Laurier.
He's going to go to Laurier. Oh, is that by where his mom lives?
No. His mom lives in Berkshire now. Yeah, but no, it's one of the only like French immersion high school. So he still wants to keep up with his French, but they've also got a good like design. He wants to be an architect.
Well, and also too, like the French, even if that, like obviously I'm sure it will, but if it doesn't pan out, like just being able to be bilingual offers you so many more job opportunities.
Like you can get a starting government job answering phones for like $24 an hour just because you speak French.
Yeah,
like it's crazy.
I could do it. Bonjour. Qu'est-ce que le what?
Donde está la biblioteca? Oh wait, shit, that's Spanish.
D'Italia con amore. Oh, that's Italian.
If I was going to speak Italian, I'd just be like baba da boopy, biba da baba da boopy,
spaghetti. Amazing.
And these are the things that your kids are going to hate. My kid tells me I'm cringe all the time.
Cringe, is that the word?
You're so fucking cringe. He doesn't say fucking, obviously.
I can already
slap him.
See, I'm really hoping that like my kids will like just get my sense of humor, and like they'll maybe like adapt to it, and they'll understand me. But there's a there's a pretty probable chance that they're just going to be like, ugh. My dad is so fucking embarrassing.
Oh, Ethan thinks like I'm like because I rag on him like it's a trial by fire at my house.
Yeah.
He needs to. I told him this too. I'm like he needs.
You got to burn before you walk, son.
He needs to toughen up before high school because he's not a tough kid. Like he's a. I thought fuck. That's another thing. He started baseball again this year. Just started up, and he's in 14, 15. Holy fuck, does a lot change between 14 and 15. There's some kids on his team that I'd be like, I wouldn't be surprised if his mom was dating. Like their pitcher is like 6 feet tall and has a full fucking beard. He's 15 years old.
That's like bench warmers where they bring in like the 40-year-old like Cuban or Dominican guy that's like crazy at baseball. They're like, and then he like passes him a piece of paper with a picture of him. And it's like birth certificate written in crayon. Like, how old are you? I'm 15.
I'm 15. Are those prison tats?
Yeah. Show us your hand. Oh, he's going to put a glove on it. It's fine. That's crazy, though. Yeah. So, well, I mean, yeah, but you know what, though? You got to be kind of tough. You got to be tough on him because the world is not going to be a nice place.
That's the thing. And he's been baby. Like, don't get me wrong. Me and his mother and my wife, we have a fantastic relationship. We co-parent very well. Ethan is very well taken care of.
And honestly, it takes a lot to do that.
Like, me and his mom, we hug, hello, and goodbye. Like, we're total. Like,
copacetic.
Like, we went over to her place for his birthday to have like a birthday dinner, all of us. Like,
that's really
we
nice.
all get along really well. If she has an emergency and I'm at work, she will call my wife and be like, "Hey, can Ethan pop over?" Or like, "Can you just keep an eye?" Because he lives so close now that if he has an emergency, he just cuts through the forest and he's at our house in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So like, it's super good that way. But yeah, everything's been great as far as, and it hasn't always been like that. Trust. Yeah, there was some serious animosity when I first started dating my wife.
Well, I'm pretty sure Delissa loves me, and hopefully will never leave me.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
No, she may want you to put a ring on it at some point in time.
That's a talk for another day.
Bob's like, I am not into that.
Well, no, we just had the baby.
I know. Just busting your balls.
I got to recover from the baby shock, and then but that's the same with having newborn babies. Like, it's the same thing. It's like trial through fire, man. Mm-hmm. Like you have no idea what you're doing. You know, when you don't have an idea of what you're doing, you got to just play it by ear and figure it out. But I got to say, I'm pretty good at changing diapers. Like, I get in and I get out.
You get good at that quick.
Like, people are like, "Oh wow, you're really fast." And I'm like, "Do you want to spend more time doing this?"
I literally couldn't change diapers for like the first, I want to say like 3, however long it takes for A, the circumcision to heal, and B, their little fucking nubbin to fall off.
Yes, yeah. So it took about 3 weeks.
Okay, so about 3 weeks.
The circumcision, like the bandages come off like the next day.
Yeah, but like looking at his sore little wiener, and then that
and they got the clip on them.
Clip on them, and I'm like I went to go change the diaper right after we got home, and I was like, she's like, well, like, I can't do it, and I was like, he came home to like her. I was with his mom right when he was born.
Yeah.
So like both came back to my place.
Yeah,
and like I'm like, I can't do it. She's like, what? I'm like, I'm gonna fucking puke. That's gross. She's like, what? I'm like, both. They're both gross. Can't do it. So like 3 weeks, I was like, I'll be in there helping, like I'll hold legs up, but I can't look at it. I can't look at it at all. No, couldn't do it.
No, I'm pretty good. I keep saying I'm the fastest diaper change side of the Thames, making it happen because I just get in and get out. You don't want to spend more time down there.
No,
they hate being naked. So as soon as you start changing, they get cold, right?
Yep.
As soon as you start changing them, they start popping off.
Yep.
And it's like having twins, man. It's like one of them will be totally calm. No, not a care in the world. Other one starts crying, boom, sets him off.
Yeah, there's people that don't think there's a connection there.
For twins, there is. They hear you, like, and they love to lay next to each other. Like, they know, like, when he's not, like, we'll put them apart. Like, they'll be like 2 feet apart in the crib. Like, they're in the same crib right now. They're still very tiny, right?
Yeah.
And like, I'll go in to feed them like 3 hours later, and like they are like snug together, like. And they're still wrapped up. I'm like, what'd you do? Like, shimmy your little butt like 2 feet?
How did you make that happen?
Shimmy over here. Yeah. Shimmy. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like they're rolling. They're not
No.
crawling. They're so wrapped up. Like, I wrap them up like little burritos.
Oh, baby burritos.
Well, babe.
I used to do this thing with
burritos.
Ethan when he was toddler years are probably some of my favorite years.
Oh, we're gonna get into it. Hopefully,
Oh
we're
my
still doing
God.
Bobchat,
Oh, 100% we will be.
Dadchat at that point.
But like
We're gonna chronicle their entire lives through a podcast.
the shit that like
That's never been done. You think
just
anyone's
talking about them?
anybody? Yeah, because they're gonna be able to go back and like listen to this when they're older. Like when we're long, when Grandpa Matt's long gone.
I prefer Funkle Matt.
Funkle Matt, yeah,
Fun Uncle Matt.
Funk Uncle Matt, because it got the funk out.
That's actually what Ethan calls Nick.
Yeah,
Funkle Nick.
that's awesome. You can totally be Funkle Matt, but I don't think that's ever been done where people have like chronicled their children's lives through a podcast
Via audio.
Yeah, we are.
And then every episode that we do of Dad Chat,
we'll do updates.
We'll do a photo of the two of us with the babes
at that time.
That's
amazing. That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
This is why
we'll
we're
bring
friends.
Ethan in every now and then.
This is
so
why
look, he's got a beard now.
It's not just a mustache anymore.
It grew in.
Hey, look, he's got a little on his chin. Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, here he is, grade 9. He got written on, but they're probably not even allowed to do it.
Oh, there is such a zero tolerance policy
for hazing
of any kind.
Yeah, wow. See, that's why kids are soft these days.
Oh, it is. My sister told me stories like when she went in, they had me terrified to go to high school.
Yeah.
But then I realized going into high school I was 6 feet tall.
Yeah, fuck with me.
Yeah, and like 230 pounds. Like
nobody's gonna
touch me in high school.
Hey, is that kid a Niner? I've never seen him around. Nah, he looks like he's in grade 12.
He's got like I had big chops, like big sideburn, fucking mutton chop sideburns.
Did you?
Oh yeah, I did.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's because the only place the hair would grow.
Ethan's already got you beat.
He's got a mustache.
Well, it's weird. The babies have really fine facial hair, right?
Ethan was covered in hair when.
Yeah, they are too. Their backs are all hair.
Great. Like I used to when I would bathe him when he was little. We had like a little spray bottle, and I would like spray his back, and you could like see the hair separate.
Yeah,
and then that hair goes away.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like they're the puppy fur.
Yeah.
Right?
No, pretty much.
It's like
they're
puppy fur.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
But no, my sister told me a story when she went into high school about hazing. How like they made this one girl push a quarter down the middle of the bus aisle with her nose while people spat in the aisle.
Oh yeah. See, that's. It's zero tolerance. I mean, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like, we should definitely not be letting kids get abused. Like,
no.
I seen a kid get, I remember grade 9, the first day, I seen a kid get fucking tackled to the ground and, probably 4 or 5 cans of whipped cream just emptied on top of him.
Ugh.
Just cover this kid in whipped cream. How was your first day at school, honey? Oh, great.
I'm real sticky.
I'm covered in whipped cream.
Yeah. First day of high school, the bus.
It's a new backpack.
The first day of high school, those bus doors open, and it's like the fucking backs of those boats dropping down on the fucking beaches of Normandy, and it's like, run, get to your class.
Yeah. There's kids waiting by the
find
door.
a teacher, find a teacher, find a teacher.
That's a great analogy. Yeah, no, see, I had it okay because my sister was going back for grade 13. So for her and her friends walked me to my class the first day.
Call that re-12 now.
Yeah, re-12. Yeah. So they walked me to my class first day, and I knew a bunch of kids that were going to the same school, right?
Yeah.
So I never got written on or anything, but whatever. I mean,
You went to school with a bunch of people that I know.
Yeah, I did. No. Why are you yawning? Because you're a dad?
Yeah, it's what is it, 6 o'clock?
It's quarter after. Holy fuck, it's late.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna make some steak, some asparagus, some garlic mushrooms.
Yeah, because you are kid-free and wife-free.
Kid-free and wife-free for 4 days.
Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do with yourself?
I'm gonna
make steaks and play video games.
This is Dad Chat, so I'm not gonna say what I'm actually gonna do with myself, not to myself. That's weird.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to just go take care of some babes soon.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll change diapers, feed them. I think I'm gonna eat some leftover chicken wings.
Cold.
Obviously, I only like eating chicken wings leftover cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna this whole dad chat thing. I'm excited we're doing this.
Yep.
It's gonna be an adventure. I think it's gonna be really cool to chronicle their lives.
I'll get Ethan over here one time. We should take a picture of you, me, Ethan, and the babes
That'd
for
be awesome.
cover art
as well. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, You guys are, or what does he say? What's he call you?
Oh, you guys are cringe.
You guys are being so sus right now.
No, he is probably one of the sweetest 14-year-old boys you'll ever meet. Like, he's not your typical.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he gets some attitude and he gets angsty and stuff like that.
He's
also got ADHD.
He's going through
right?
a lot of changes.
He's got ADHD too. So like he's
Join
going a
the
mile.
club.
He's going a mile.
Join
a minute.
the club. Yeah.
He's going a mile a minute on a regular occasion, right? On a regular day. But yeah, no, he would totally come over and shoot a picture. Get him on the podcast. One time we'll just have to make it PG.
Yeah, that's fine. We can have him on Dadchat.
And totally have him on Dadchat. Ask him what his earliest memories are.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He likes to spout things as memories that he's heard as a story, and I know full well that he's like, I remember being held by my mom when I was a baby. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You literally don't.
Like, if I try to think back, like, my first, like, cognitive memory, like, fuck, man, I don't even know.
It's normally, your earliest memory is usually associated with some sort of a trauma. Like, 'cause it's like, well, it is. Like, something that, bad or good.
Yeah.
That happened. And my earliest memory is of the bonfire that, like, blew up, and I was in the hospital for 2 months.
What?
Yeah, I was in kindergarten.
Did you? Oh, I think you told us that story.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, an aerosol can exploded, and I was in the
I'm
hospital.
so surprised. I'm like,
what?
I haven't heard that. Oh, yeah.
And that's, like, one of my earliest memories. That, and, like, another one was getting my dirt bike for Christmas.
Yes, yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to think. I remember getting my first cat. Does that sound that exciting?
I don't remember getting.
We had barn cats.
See, my dad raised labs for hunting, right? So like, I always had puppies around. Always had black lab pups. During the summer, we had a dog, Jesse, that
Jesse.
My dad would rent like a stud dog from like a good, like, he would, like, papers, bloodline,
yeah.
all that stuff. We'd rent a stud dog, and he would get Jessie pregnant, and there was one summer she had 13 puppies.
Wow.
So I would come home from school, and I would have to take care of 13 black lab pups.
Oh,
and then my dad would...
Oh, that sounds so terrible.
And then my dad, once they got a little bit older, my dad would start training them for hand signals and whistling, because they were for hunting.
Yeah.
So, like, you take a purebred black lab from a good lineage, with papers is $2,000, and then you train it.
Yep.
And there's 5.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, because people want the dog to be trained already.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work.
Oh, it does. My dad would be out there in the field with the dog. Like, so I would be the one that would run out, and I would lay out the decoys. My dad would show me where to put them, and then he would have the dogs out there, and then he would whistle.
Go get that duck, Matt. The dogs are tired.
He would whistle, and the dog would do a straight, like, gunshot, straight forward. And then he would whistle twice, and the dog would stop, flip around, sit at attention, and watch him. And then my dad would arm up, point, and then whistle once, and the dog would, like, literally turn left and just fucking go.
Yeah,
and
that's
then whistle
crazy.
twice, stop, look. Like, it was amazing to watch.
Yeah, welcome back to Dadchat. Training dogs, raising kids.
Training dogs.
Basically the same thing.
I was out there.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Man, I was cutting the lawn out there on a riding lawnmower when I was like 8 years old.
That's awesome.
Ethan just rode his first riding lawnmower. He went up to my in-laws, Grandma Pat and Grandpa Brian. He went up there last week, and like the first day,
they just made use of him. They're like, "You're cutting the grass."
Yeah, the first day.
You want to make $5?
Not even. The first day they had him on like their tractor cutting their lawn, and then the whole rest of the week he was helping them paint the fence of their property line.
Oh yeah.
And then he comes back and he's like, I was like, "So did you make some good money?" He's like, "Yeah, not too much." I was like, "Well, what'd they give you?" $250.
Oh, he's loaded.
I was like, "What are you talking?" He's like, "Oh yeah, and I got a video game for my birthday, and they gave me $40 for graduation." I'm like, "So you're walking back from Grandma Pat's and Grandpa Brian's with $300 in Spider-Man Miles Morales?"
Yeah, wow.
I was like, "Also, as soon as you go back to your mom's, I'm gonna play Spider-Man Miles Morales."
Wait, so what is that? Is that a new game?
Yeah.
Was Spider-Man what?
Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Miles Morales.
It's the character from
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, I guess I have an opportunity to influence my my children's favorite superhero.
You do. You also have a chance to influence their likes and dislikes as well.
Yeah.
I pushed him towards video games super hard.
They're gonna love hunting.
Oh yeah, they will. I loved hunting growing up.
Yeah, and shooting guns. That's what's up. I'm excited for it. And I think that's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is just like sharing those experiences with them and
huge.
teaching them stuff. And everyone's like, well, maybe they're not going to like that. And I'm like, well, that's fair. But most kids, if their dad does something, they want to do it too.
Most boys want to impress their father.
Yeah,
110%.
so if, but sure, if they don't like it, then no problem.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give them the opportunity to see whether or not they do like it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's the only thing you can do. And if they come back to you and say, oh, Dad, I don't really like skeet shooting, or I don't really like hunting.
That's fine.
Like, you don't want to be the dad that's like, take the shot, make the kill.
Yeah,
take the shot, make the kill. Like, if you don't want to shoot a deer, don't shoot a deer.
Yeah.
I remember when I was little, I didn't want to, but I did because I felt bad. Like, even when we would go fishing, I would feel bad, like I was hurting the fish. I was such a sensitive little kid.
You're such a sweet soul, Matt.
I was such a sensitive little kid. Like, the first time I downed a deer, I was like, I killed it.
It's not dead yet, Matt. Put another round in it. It's a twitcher.
I killed it. And my dad's like, yeah, now we're going to eat it tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So this is a good first dad chat, I think.
Yeah, buddy.
Right now the babies are just a little bit over a month old. They're 7 pounds. So next episode we will give another update on what's going on.
Ethan is 14 years old. He's 5'5", about 115 pounds.
Okay, and we will also give an update on his mustache growth,
thickness level, length. You know.
Yeah. Are we?
If I think he's looked at those porno mags.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. I don't remember them being this sticky.
No, I put them in a specific order, so I will 100% know if he's looked at them. Yeah. I know which one's on top.
Oh my god. Hey, you gotta. When you're a dad, you gotta be like that. You gotta know what's going on. Being a dad's crazy, but you know what? I'm glad that you're here to give me some insight on this crazy trip that I've already embarked on. There's really no going back now. So
no. Unfortunately, despite what people tell you, there is no return policy on babies.
Yeah, we are definitely past the point of no return, but things are looking good. Things are looking up. I'm excited, and I'm excited for us to do another dad chat.
Yeah, I honestly, I just want to go downstairs and smell some baby heads. Baby head smells so fucking good.
Sucking out the youth. Sucking out the youth. In case if you're not old enough to know that reference, it's Everybody Loves Raymond. That's we're old, man. Okay, like every day I'm like, oh, now I'm a dad. Like the other day we're at Delicia's parents' house, and I woke up in the morning. I was like, ugh, right, making my morning noises.
Dad moans.
Yeah, and then Delicia's sister's like, he's already making dad noises. She's like, he's been doing that for a while.
It gets worse.
I know. I'm young. I feel great. It's like as soon as I stand up, my knees, the fuck you are.
The worst thing in the world is when I'm cooking dinner and something drops on the floor. It's like my whole fucking day is ruined. Because now I gotta bend over and pick that shit up, and I'll put the hand on the counter, and I'll do the safe lift, the one leg out, and like the lean over, and I'll grab it. And I'll be like, Sandra's like, "What are you doing?"
I'm a dad.
I dropped a cucumber.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I dropped a cucumber. Now my back hurts.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. That's it, man. Like as soon as you, like you said, as soon as you become a dad, it's like you almost just automatically become older.
I'm like literally convinced that your children take some of your youth away from you.
Yeah, they suck the life.
They do.
The life suckers.
I was so young and virile when Ethan was born. I was 22.
Oh wow!
And then in the span of a year, I was 30.
So you had your kid when you were 22. I'm 28. Yeah. So I had my kids at 28.
Ethan was we'll call it a. I don't like the word accident. An unexpected surprise.
Yeah, it's like Bob Ross says. There's no mistakes, just happy accidents.
Just happy accidents. Yeah. No, I always think it like my whole thing is it was meant to happen because I literally in the span of a year I'm falling off. I'm gonna Freddie Mercury this shit. There we go.
We're almost done.
In the span of a year, so like I lost my dad and became a dad in less than 12 months.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right, so.
Well, you know what? But you've done great. Like I met Ethan a few times. Seems like a great kid. And like honestly, I hope that I can be as good a dad as you, Matt.
Oh, you're gonna be a great dad. I've always thought that. Even when we first met, like at Ideal Pipe, like you were like, you're the only one that ever gets my references. Like we'd only known each other for like a month or two, and like you would say something and I would finish it, and like your look was like, who the fuck is this new guy? I like him.
I hope he doesn't quit in a month.
I lasted 3 months, and then I got a better job.
Yeah, well, and I don't blame you for that.
You were always a guy. I thought like I was like this. Like you embodied like a dadly essence.
Yeah,
you're very dadly.
I've had the dad bod for years. So I've been prepping.
I've had mine since high school.
Yeah, but I appreciate that, and I think I'm excited. I think I'm going to do a good job, and that's what everyone says, and I'm really excited, man. Like it's I can't wait for them to start talking and doing stuff.
It's amazing.
It'll be awesome.
And I'm excited to be on this journey because there's nothing I like.
Yes.
We have friends that have kids like Laura and Gavin. They've got little G.
Yeah.
And like watching the videos of him like becoming a little man, like just like I look back at pictures of Ethan and I'm trying to pinpoint the point where he like lost the baby face and got the boy face.
Yeah.
And like I can't find it, but like I've been seeing pictures of him like when he was like 9, 10, like we were in Disney, and like he like in 2018 we're in Disney and he still had like the boy, like the baby face.
Yeah.
So sometime between 2018 and now he lost it because he's like
it just happened overnight.
Yeah, it's just like boom, the cheeks are in, he's shaving. Kid's 14, he's got a fucking 6-pack and I punch him in the face.
Does he?
Dude, the kid's shredded for a 14-year-old. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man, yeah, no, it's gonna be cool, man. I'm excited. This is like the start of the maiden voyage of this crazy, the USS Dad.
I was gonna relate it to the Titanic, but then I thought that was a bad idea because that didn't last very long.
Hopefully it doesn't crash. But yeah, bon voyage, motherfuckers. The journey has started.
The journey has begun.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, man, and we're gonna definitely do some more dad chat. It's gonna be off the motherfucking chain.
Yep.
Off the crib, yo.
Off the crib. Off the crib.
Hey. Yeah, we need some cool catchphrases and for dad chat.
Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll workshop it.
We'll brainstorm it. Yeah, we usually come up with a bunch of dumb stuff, but we have to really be thinking about it for a few minutes.
Yeah, no, I'll we get this scheduled. I'll fuck. Every episode of Bobchat I've been on, I've never done any prep work except for the bracket. Did some prep work for the bracket. I'll put in prep work for Dad Chat. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, me too. Well, and hopefully it'll get
not that I'm not excited about Bobchat, but like this is something that like
I know branch off of Bobchat.
We have a mutual love of all things pop culture, but this is something that I've been doing for 14 years and you're new at.
And see, I'm excited for the perspective and what to expect.
What to expect when you're no longer expecting.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Well, and you know what? And who knows? Maybe Dad Chat will one day, if not make people happy, help another dad out.
Yeah.
Hey, this episode is dedicated to all the dads out there.
Yep.
You're not alone. We're here. We hear you. We love you. And we're in this together, brother.
We're in this together.
Brothers.
When you have those days where you
Dads
wake up.
unite.
When you wake up, you can't remember the last time you showered.
Every day for me.
Or, with twins, you're lucky. You can't remember the last time you showered. You're tired. Baby's crying. You look down on your hand. You don't know if that's chocolate or shit. But you don't want to find out either way. Is that vomit in your hair? Probably. Do you know what your child's pee tastes like? Probably. Just think that we're here for you.
Because it's Bobchat, baby.
Because it's Bobchat.
And it's Dad Chat. We love you. Thanks, guys.
You
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
Just remember those encouraging words. You can do this. Remember, you're a dad. You're worth it. And so are your kids, obviously. Do you want to say anything else?
No, that was my take on the we're here for you.
You're a dad.
Yeah.
You're worth it.
You're a dad. You're worth it. It's not all about moms.
We love them. We need them. But there's dads too. Okay, see you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I want my podcast and my lady, simple life but not too crazy. I'm slim but I ain't shady, fuck you if you hate me. I'm rocking the mic cause it's Bobchat, baby.